This is Noble Reg here. I wanted to show you something interesting, something neat. I just got these parts back from Shapeways today, and I thought I'd show them off a little bit here. This is the material black acrylate, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I'm going to put this flashlight down so I can manipulate the pieces. We'll change the lighting a little bit. There we go. This is, I'm just lighting things up with my desk lamp here. This is the face, and it's a very tiny object, but the cool thing about this particular screen printing material, it can be screen printed in very high detail, and the camera is probably not picking it up very well, but you can see that there's still a little bit of graining even with this process. You tend to get graining in screen printing process. This is, whoops, butterfingers. This is perhaps the most detailed material in screen printing, at least so far as Shapeways. This and the frosty material, I think it is. Those two materials are high definition. You can get a lot of detail out of your out of the screen print from something that you have created. I did the eye here, and you can see there's a little layer. Since the surface of the eye is flat, there's a little layer, screen print layer. I don't know if you can see that. As a turn, you can probably see the shadow of it. A piece of a layer, which is neat. It's a neat idea. I'll probably sand that down. But it's basically layer upon layer and sandwiched together as it's being made. The hand fell off here of the structure, so it's easy to get the structures off. The structures are just pinpoint contact, so you can break them off easy. You can probably see on the little finger where it made contact. I have to sand that down. Not bad though. On this screen print, as opposed to the strong white flexible material, you can get the fingernails. You cannot see that with this bad camera, I'm afraid. But you can get the fingernails on this very tiny hand of the ball jointed doll. Here's the old one. This is not the color the material comes in. This is the color I had dyed it. But it is a white, strong, and flexible material. And though the camera is not showing it very well, you can. It has more graininess to it than, and the grains are further apart, more noticeable than in the black material here. So this is black acrylate, I think is how you pronounce it. You get a lot of detail out of it. This is the ball jointed doll Esperanza, which is Spanish for hope. And I created her a couple of years ago, and I'm still working on getting her into molds of my own. And Esperanza, I thought of several names. I mean, I wanted to name her Hope, but I didn't want to just name it English Hope. I looked up several languages, and Esperanza sounded neat to me, so I went with that. This is Esperanza's face. So stay tuned for that. I hope to have her available as a ball jointed doll. Screen printing is a bit expensive to have. You can buy her if you want. I don't have this particular item on sale, but I do have versions of her, complete versions of her, for sale on Shapeways. But I'm hoping to make molds of my own to make more fine-tuned designs, not just a bare naked doll that you get from Shapeways. Here's one of my creations lately. I'm not too fond of the eyes because I did paste them on, thought it'd be quicker. This is something I'm trying to manufacture, as it were, or design to manufacture. This is polymer clay, and I'm hiding her legs. But there's her legs, there's her eyes. She's got too much chin going on there, so I'm going to change the face up a bit. Not too satisfied with the wings. Pardo is the best material, I think, for clarity. This is Pardo on the wings, not the rest of it. I'm still not happy with it. It still seems to have a yellowish tinge. Maybe it's the tray I put it on when I cook them. But that is from the lovely Grounded Fairies. This is like a promotional piece I hope to be doing. I illustrate the book Love the Grounded Fairies. Check that out on Amazon.com. And yeah, those are things I've been working on lately. So keep tuned, or stay tuned. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.